Let's be honest, if you wear glasses, you know the struggle all too well. That frustrating moment you put on a face mask, step inside on a cold winter day, or lean over a steaming cup of coffee, and suddenly, your entire world goes white. It's not just a minor annoyance. It can be genuinely disorienting, interrupting your work, your conversations, and even posing a safety risk when your vision is suddenly obscured. You find yourself constantly pushing your glasses down your nose, trying to create an air gap, or taking them off to wipe them with your shirt, which often just smudges the lenses and makes the problem worse. Whether you're trying to read a menu, navigate a busy sidewalk, or perform a critical task, foggy glasses are a persistent, frustrating battle. But what's actually happening on your lenses? It's all down to a simple bit of science: condensation. Your warm, moist breath, or the steam from your hot drink, is packed with water vapor. When this warm air hits the relatively cooler surface of your lenses, it rapidly cools down. This sudden temperature change forces the water vapor to condense, turning back into countless tiny liquid droplets that cling to your glasses and create that opaque film we all dread. It's the exact same principle that fogs up your bathroom mirror after a hot shower. For too long, we've been told to just deal with it. But what if I told you that you don't have to? What if there were proven, effective ways to reclaim your clear vision once and for all? In today's deep dive, we're going to arm you with a complete arsenal against foggy lenses. We're not just talking about one or two quick fixes. We'll explore everything from simple, zero-cost household hacks you can try immediately to step-by-step demonstrations of more advanced techniques. We'll even test out some of the most popular anti-fog products on the market to see which ones are actually worth your money. So get comfortable and get ready to say goodbye to foggy glasses forever. Glasses fog up because warm air gets trapped on the cold lenses, creating condensation. It's a common problem, but with a few quick hacks, you can keep your vision crystal clear. All right, let's dive into the solutions. We've all been there. You step inside on a cold day, put on a face mask, or lean over a hot cup of coffee, and suddenly, your world is obscured by a thick layer of fog on your glasses. It's frustrating, disorienting, and can even be a little dangerous. But why does it happen? The science is actually quite simple. It's all about condensation. Your breath is warm and full of moisture. When this warm, moist air hits the relatively cooler surface of your eyeglass lenses, it rapidly cools down. This change in temperature forces the water vapor in your breath to turn into thousands of tiny liquid water droplets, which cling to the lens surface. This collection of microscopic droplets is what we see as fog, scattering light and blurring our vision. The key to clear sight, then, is to either stop that warm air from reaching your lenses in the first place, or to change how the lens surface interacts with the moisture. We're going to explore a whole range of methods, from simple household tricks to advanced commercial products, so you can find the perfect solution for you. Let's start with a classic DIY method that people have sworn by for years. We'll call it trick number 1, the soap film method. The process is critical here. First, make sure your lenses are completely clean and dry. Any existing smudges or dust will just get trapped. Now take a drop, and I mean a very small drop, of clear liquid soap and place it on the lens. It's important to use a simple formula without any lotions or moisturizers, as those can leave behind a greasy residue. Gently rub the soap across both sides of each lens with your finger. Then take a soft, dry microfiber cloth and buff it gently until the soap film is completely invisible and the lens is dry. Do not rinse it off. The magic is in the residue you leave behind. So, how does this work? The soap acts as what's called a surfactant. It leaves behind an invisible, ultra-thin film that dramatically reduces the surface tension of the water. Instead of forming those tiny, individual, vision-blocking droplets, the water vapor is forced to spread out evenly into a transparent sheet of water that you can see right through. It creates a hydrophilic or water-loving surface. One of our viewers, Mark, told us, "I was skeptical, but I tried the soap trick before my winter bike ride. An hour later, my glasses were still crystal clear while my friends were completely fogged over. It's a game changer." The main benefit is that it's practically free and you already have the supplies at home. The downside? It may need to be reapplied daily, and some optometrists caution that over time, certain soap ingredients could potentially degrade expensive lens coatings. So it's a great fix, but maybe not a permanent solution for your priciest pair of glasses. Now for trick number 2, which is a fantastic solution when you're wearing a face mask: the tissue barrier. This is less about treating the lenses and more about redirecting the airflow. Take a standard facial tissue and fold it horizontally into a small, dense strip. Now, place that folded tissue right inside the top of your mask, resting on the bridge of your nose. When you put your mask on, mold the nose wire firmly over the tissue. This simple addition does 2 things brilliantly. First, the tissue is highly absorbent, so it acts like a sponge, soaking up a significant amount of the moisture in your breath before it has a chance to escape upwards. Second, it adds a bit of extra padding, helping to create a much better seal between the top of your mask and your face. This physically blocks the humid air from being channeled directly into your eyes and onto your lenses. It's a simple, disposable, and surprisingly effective barrier. In fact, perfecting your mask fit is a solution in itself. Before trying anything else, spend an extra 10 seconds on this. The metal strip on your mask is your best friend. Don't just pinch it. Take the time to bend it so it conforms perfectly to the unique shape of your nose and cheeks. A snug fit all the way around is key. If you have gaps at the sides, try the knot and tuck method. Tie a knot in the ear loops close to the mask, then tuck the side fabric in. This pulls the mask tighter to your face, forcing your breath to exit forward and down, away from your glasses. We spoke with Dr. Evelyn Reed, an ophthalmologist, who told us, a poorly fitting mask is the primary culprit for foggy glasses. All the anti-fog tricks in the world won't work if you have a jet stream of hot air aimed directly at your lenses. Sealing the top of the mask is non-negotiable. Now, if DIY solutions aren't cutting it, it's time to move on to trick number 3: dedicated anti-fog products. The market is full of them, and for good reason. They work incredibly well. These come in several forms: sprays, wipes, and gels. They all operate on a similar principle to the soap trick, but are far more advanced. They contain specialized chemicals and polymers that create a durable, transparent coating on your lenses. This coating is super hydrophilic, meaning it attracts water and causes it to spread into a uniform, invisible film. When you're shopping for one, there are a few things to consider. First, check for compatibility. Make sure the product explicitly states it's safe for your type of lenses, especially if you have special coatings like anti-reflective, anti-scratch, or blue light filtering. Harsh formulas can strip these coatings. We tested a few popular options. The sprays are great for quick, even coverage at home. The individually wrapped wipes are a lifesaver for keeping in your car, purse, or backpack for on-the-go applications. And some gels offer the most long-lasting protection, sometimes for over 24 hours with a single application. A quick spray or wipe on both sides of the lens is usually all it takes to keep your glasses clear, even in the most challenging humid or cold conditions. A user named Chloe, a chef, wrote to us saying, "My glasses used to be useless in the kitchen with all the steam. Anti-fog wipes have been a total game changer. I can finally see what I'm chopping." These commercial solutions are the most reliable and long-lasting option, making them a worthy investment for anyone who wears glasses daily. So, after diving deep into the science and testing a whole range of solutions, we've reached the final showdown. From simple household hacks like soap and water and even shaving cream, to specialized products like anti-fog sprays, wipes, and reusable cloths, we've put them all through their paces. The big question remains: which one truly reigns supreme in the battle against fog? Let's break it down by what matters most. For sheer convenience and cost-effectiveness, you can't beat the classics. The soap and shaving cream methods use items you almost certainly already have, making them fantastic for a quick, zero-cost fix. However, their effects can be short-lived, often needing reapplication if you're moving between temperature extremes frequently. On the other end of the spectrum, commercial anti-fog sprays and pre-treated cloths offer superior performance and longevity. A single, careful application can last for hours, sometimes even a full day, depending on the conditions. While they require an initial purchase, their reliability is often worth the small investment, especially for those who rely on crystal-clear vision for their work, hobbies, or simply navigating a masked world. The single-use wipes offer a great middle ground. incredibly convenient to carry in a wallet or bag for those unexpected fog emergencies. We even consulted with materials scientist Dr. Evelyn Reed, who explained the magic behind these methods. It all comes down to surface tension. Fog is simply condensation forming microscopic water droplets that scatter light and obscure your vision. These treatments, from soap to spray, create a hydrophilic or water-loving surfactant layer. As Dr. Reed put it, instead of beating up, the moisture is forced to spread out into a continuous, transparent sheet of water that you can see right through. This is why a properly applied treatment makes your lenses appear completely clear, even as condensation forms. So, which trick works best? Personally, I love the soap method for everyday use, like popping into a warm store on a cold day. It's fast, free, and surprisingly effective. But for long-term, guaranteed clarity, especially when I'm wearing a mask for hours, a quality anti-fog spray is my undisputed champion. The peace of mind is unbeatable. And here's a final pro tip. Prevention is your first line of defense. Always ensure your mask has a snug fit over the bridge of your nose to direct your warm breath downwards, away from your lenses. Ultimately, the best method is the one that fits your lifestyle, your budget, and your specific needs. We've armed you with the knowledge, and now it's your turn to experiment. Try a few of these out and join the conversation below. Let me know which one is your personal favorite. Are you team soap or team spray? Your experience could be the breakthrough someone else is looking for. Thanks for watching, and here's to a future of fog-free vision.